is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. Now in this video today we are going to be doing a Galaxy OPAL Andrei Kirilenko gameplay, but before we dive in it, shout out to my guy V-Snag for letting me hop on his account to make this gameplay possible. The link to his YouTube channel will be down below in the description. I think he's going to be uploading content very shortly. Look at it, Galaxy OPAL AK here, 6'9", 235 pounds, 94 3-ball on his base card, 85 driving dunk. Ball handle is in, I think his base is a 90 ball handle. Defensively, 97 block, 97 steal, 95 perimeter, 90 interior. Decent enough rebounder, 93 speed as well as a 99 lateral quickness. So if you're running Mike D'Antoni, that speed gets up to a 97, which is just absolutely crazy. 95 driving dunk tendency. Hopping on down to the defensive tendencies here, 100 across the board for AK. 32 Hall of Famers, catch and shoot corner specialist, acrobat, relentless finisher, dimer, pickpocket, pick dodger, chase down artist, clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator. You guys see the defensive badges on display. Also does come with contact finisher, handles for days, quick first step, space graded, tie handles, unpluckable, flexible, range extender, slippery off ball. He has Hall of Fame steady shooter as well as floor general. Now on next gen, it obviously turns to blinders, which is very nice. 34 on gold, including ankle breaker, lob city finisher, passer, rim protector, box, moving truck, rebound chaser, consistent finisher, showtime, only on gold. I wish it was on Hall of Fame, bailout, deadeye, hot zone hunter, tireless shooter, volume shooter, as well as the gold brick wall. So badges you might want to look to apply to him. He doesn't need much. Stop and go and worm are the two badges that stand out the most for AK47. Looking at AK47 here in shoot around, guys, I will be the first to say I was a massive fan of the Diamond AK. When I say a massive fan, no, I mean it. I loved AK so much. He was like one of my cards that I thought about running in 250K. Now, the Diamond AK had a release on normal timing, I do believe, and this AK's release is on quick. I'm pretty confident. So, for those of you guys that play Pro-Am, you guys know kind of what this release is like. I'm pretty sure it might be the same timing as a John Havlicek. I think his is on quick, so that's just something to kind of know. But this release is so quick, and it's definitely going to take, for me, some getting used to, just because I never really played Pro-Am on current gen or used this release, and I'm not like a Pro-Am point guard. But at the same time, even in the catch and shoot game, you should be pretty knocked down with this release. Now, the one thing I like about it is AK doesn't need a ton of space to get this release off, right? You just need an inch of space, get this thing off, and it is going to be green the majority of the time. And now, you guys are seeing the most of the time I've missed, I'm slightly late. So, I just got to get used to that kind of timing, the release point, but it is so quick. So, that's just a part of it. With it being as quick as it is, it's going to definitely take some getting used to for me, but no doubt about it. AK really should be pretty chicken for you. Shouldn't miss that many shots with him, especially in the catch and shoot type setting with all of his shooting badges and everything like that. So I'm a big fan of AK and kind of what he gives you in the catch and shoot setting. Also just attacking the rim. Wish he had Hall of Fame showtime, but even with the gold showtime, he's going to get plenty of showtime dunks. Can handle the ball just a little bit, which is definitely a big W. Let's see what his dribble sticks are like in the full court. Green wall, one more shot here, and then we'll hop right into a MyTEAM Unlimited gameplay. So behind the back, not a big fan of those. I think they're Pro 4. But at the end of the day, with that release, he is pretty much a 3-and-D type player. Looking at my opponent here, he's got Magic, Evan Fournier, Detlef Schrempf, Julius Randle, Jokic. So he's got a decent enough team, but his team definitely does not compare to mine. And I mean, AK, he's not going to be my primary ball handler, but because of what he can do in the pick and pop type setting, that's what I'm going to do a lot with him. Pick and pop with AK, and just look at that release. I'm slightly late, and I'll probably be slightly late with a lot of them. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be pretty fine, because at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to be able to get his release timing down, and once that happens, he is going to be one of the best. Like, I just got to get that timing down. I got to use the card a little bit more and just speed up my process. That's all it is. It's not even about anything. I just got to release it a little bit quicker. There's a decent enough contest. It was still a wide open. AK leaking out. And that is showtime stuff for AK47. That's my steal, right? Thank you, AK. Corner. Uh-oh. Chill. Can you just back up? Alright, I guess I'll green. I'm struggling right now with this release. Early on in the game, I know it's a good release. So that's like the thing that I'm kind of sticking with. But I'm struggling with it right now. There it is. There's a green for AK. It's just so quick, guys. It's so quick. It's definitely going to take some getting used to. Play the lane, AK. Play the lane. No way. Thank you. Board. Thank you. Uh-oh. You got sharp take too with Hofstede. Yeah, that's a tough scene for my opponent. AK's got the first 10 points of the game, and we get a very, very early quit. I know that unlimited gameplay was only like 2 minutes, but in that unlimited game, guys, we saw AK on offense knock down some shots, saw him get the showtime in transition, and then just saw him move pretty well on defense. Now, AK isn't going to be that much more than a 3-and-D type player, and I don't want to put that limit on AK. But with that being said, in the half court, he's not going to be that great of a dribbler. He is going to be able to create his own shot a little bit, but again, at the small forward, power forward position, should be one of the best 3-and-D guys in the game. Looking at my opponent here, he's running Jamal Crawford, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Big Baby Glenn Davis. So he's got a pretty awful team for triple threat online. There's no doubt about it. But again, we get to see AK47 on display. Should have made AK47 my primary on-ball defender, but it is what it is. AK47, maybe I can switch matchups like that. Oh yeah, good D AK, good D AK. Like, what is he planning on doing here? I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. Good defense. Board, yes sir, AK. You know what to do with it. Just get these dudes out your way, AK, to the cup. Give me some showtime to start things off. AK47 getting a rebound in showtime in transition. I try to put an AK47 on ball, but I guess it's just not gonna work today. Oh yeah, good pluck, AK. Come on, is that too deep for you? His release is so quick, y'all. Like, I love it, but it's definitely gonna take some time for me to get used to it, because I'm not used to this type of a quick release. Run. Like, I thought his release on normal timing was quick, and this release is just even quicker than that. So if you've played Pro Am, you're going to be just fine, but if not, just expect that, you know, a couple of days in which it just takes a little bit of getting used to. Oh yeah, that's a stop. Look at AK. Imagine trying to go up on him. Uh-oh. Chicken. Thank you, AK. We're starting to find that rhythm, that flow, that green window. Here we go. I think between Unlimited and Triple Threat right now, guys, I'm up 18-0. So it's been a pretty good gameplay for AK so far. There's no doubt about it. Board. AK is just clearing the glass too. Stopping on the break. You know what to do with it. That's white though. Why can I not green consistently right now with AK? We did get a quit after being up 8-0, guys. I don't know how to get a gameplay when no matter what I do, people just won't stay in the game. I didn't get a ton of gameplay in with Galaxy Opal AK47, but I did get enough gameplay to compare him to the Diamond. And when I compare him to the Diamond, obviously it's a much different setting. Like, Diamond AK, I'm telling you, was one of my favorite cards for his specific time. To see him go for 13K is kind of sad to me. Like, it truly, truly is. Now, obviously, when you compare the cards, the new AK is going to blow him out of the water. Now, stat-wise, it's not that big of a differential. Badge-wise, it's a massive, massive difference. Went from 7 Hall of Fame badges to 32 Hall of Fame badges, and more than anything on the defensive end is where you're going to notice it. The biggest thing that I noticed difference-wise in between those cards is I feel like Galaxy Opal AK offensively can dribble a little bit more, create his own shot a little bit better, and obviously the quicker release is going to be something for me personally that's going to take a lot of adjusting to. Now, with that all being said and done, is Andrei Kirilenko worth the price he is going for? He's going right now for 200K, and I think he is worth every bit of 200,000 MT. I don't have any hesitations, any holdbacks on that. The only thing I'm going to say is if you get him, expect a little kind of learning curve while trying to ultimately learn that release, because it is a little bit different from that Diamond AK. I don't think it's bad. It's just, again, that a little bit quicker, and it's going to take a little bit getting used to. Again, next gen wise, I think he's going to be just fine. Similar to T-Mac with the Hall of Fame blinders. Going to be very, very solid. But that is going to wrap it up for my gameplay on Galaxy Opal Andrei Kirilenko, guys. Comment your thoughts on AK down below, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.